be willing to look at problem solving from others outside our country, because some of them are way ahead of us.
You're watching the Spotlight Network, starring Hollywood's newsman, Logan Crawford.
They now believe a single member.
He works with TV and film legends. And now, Logan's shining the spotlight on the world's top emerging authors and creators.
International were abducted.
This is Spotlight with Logan Crawford, streaming on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV.
I'm Logan Crawford, and right now on Spotlight, we're exploring a timeless story of love, resilience, and partnership with acclaimed author Margery Al-Chalabi. Her memoir, Like Two Saplings, traces a deeply moving 50-year journey of romance and growth between two architects, united both in heart and purpose, against the backdrop of history and eventual heartbreaking loss. It's a powerful true story that speaks to the beauty of connection, the strength of enduring love, and the pain of letting go. We're delighted to have this very talented author join us here today, and we ask viewers like you to support authors like her by subscribing to our channel and by purchasing her beautiful book. The links are below this interview. Margery, thank you so much for joining me here today.
Thank you for inviting me.
It's a pleasure. Great to have you on the show. Your book is a beautiful, heartfelt work. What inspired you to begin writing Like Two Saplings?
Well, I had just lost the love of my life, the perfect partner. Our life together was filled with important and satisfying work and a private life with trips around the world. But he was hit by a leukemia that people hadn't even learned to deal with before. And we spent a year or more trying to be part of the network that was going to bring this part of the leukemia to a stillness. So we had already been traveling to places we didn't think we were going to need to go, to the southwest of the country, where there were places, hospitals that were treating this newer version, but none of them worked, and it was very difficult to live with that. But now we were at the point where everything was set for him not to be cured by any of these new processes, and it was very devastating.
Sure. A very devastating loss, somebody you love so much. Let's talk about a happier time. Let's talk about the moment you first met in Athens.
Yes, this was quite different from most places that I ever expected to be, but it just occurred, by chance. As a place that offered all the things that I really wanted to study. And in spite of the fact that it was a small school and a new one, it was very attractive. And so I managed to work for 2 years between my first degree in architecture and the next one, which would be in urban planning, before I went there. And I was looking forward to it, but I didn't realize that practically on the first day that I was there, that I would meet the man that I would fall in love with very quickly.
Amazing, amazing. It's like it's such a beautiful story. It sounds like the beginning of a movie. And you had many things in common. Among them, of course, is your shared passion for architecture. Tell us how that deepened your relationship.
Well, I think I'm really very glad that I went to Greece because it was one of the first places that outside of those in the Middle East that were way ahead of us in building beautiful buildings and planning great cities. So both of us were enthralled by that opportunity. Um, I I really was happy that I was there with a group of people from around the world, and I was learning what they were concerned with, as well as what I was concerned with at the same time. It was a beautiful fusion, not only with Suhail, who was the leader in this, but all of the people who were there from the uh, Europe, from Africa, from the Far East as well, and learning that the problems and issues were similar, uh, and that we had different ways of dealing with them, and but ways that could be used in Chicago or anywhere else in the United States. So, and the way people regarded those problems in their priority were very different from ours, mainly because perhaps the land was scarce or
Mhm.
or very difficult to make bloom.
Yeah. Talk to us about the challenges you faced as an international couple during the 1960s.
What problems?
Challenges, problems,
Challenges.
issues, you know.
Yes, the problems were more for women, but I think it's because I was with a group that sent larger percentages of their women to Athens to study.
Mm,
We are really lagging behind in giving women an opportunity to be in uh, the professions that their male counterparts are. And it was good to see that there were nations that were doing quite well by having women involved in the processes.
yeah, absolutely. What are some of your fondest memories of your life with Suhal?
Oh, they were all wonderful.
Yeah.
Um, but as we came into Athens, a couple who had been with the school and had graduated were leaving, and they were offering the house that they had rented uh, uh, first choice, and uh, we were able to grab that house before anyone else, but it was halfway up Mount Likavitos. And if you know Athens, you know that's the tallest hill in the city.
Mhm.
And we were practically at the top of the area that was uh, built for homesteaders. So we just had a magnificent place to start our life together. It didn't take us very long, first of all, to have a life together. That was within the first couple of months.
Mm.
Uh, but we had a wonderful home after that that we made available to friends for dinners and checks for getting ready for major exams. It was a wonderful place.
Absolutely. Talk to us about how your careers evolved together over the decades.
We did everything 50-50, but the 50-50s were of a different part of it. Suhail was very good at transportation links. I was very good at designing communities. And that's how we were able to uh, do projects that involve both things to work together. Um, and we weren't the first ones to do that. The people who came there from India and Pakistan and from the growing Middle East were way ahead of us. At least they were putting their money where their research was and getting very good products.
What do you hope readers take away from the book?
Well, I hope they never have to go through such a project and the loss of someone so dear to them. But I would say that the equal opportunities for men and women would be one of the things that they should look into, and how they treat those things, and be willing to look at problem solving from others outside our country, because some of them are way ahead of us. That's what I would suggest.
Let's talk about your title, Like Two Saplings. Why did you call the book that?
Well, because we were on our first major projects after we finished this. So we were saplings. We were just emerging, and we had a giant forest of trees behind us who were already ahead of us. So we needed to work together, and we found it very comfortable to work together. And so we did.
Wonderful. Well, it was a wonderful partnership, a wonderful relationship, a wonderful life together. And this book is a wonderful tribute to you both. The name of the book we've been talking about today is called Like Two Saplings. It is a moving memoir of love, partnership, and the strength to endure life's storms. Margery, thank you so much for joining me here today.
Oh, you're quite welcome. I enjoyed talking with you.
I enjoyed talking to you as well and learning about your life and your love and this beautiful story. So thank you for that. To the folks at home, I'm Logan Crawford, thanking you for your time, this time until next time on Spotlight.
Thank you.